Year is 1608 and Samuel de Champlain has established a colony in New France for the Kingdom of France in the area around the St. Lawrence River. From here, the colonists grow and prosper for many years, establishing farms and live in peace. And by 1763, there are about 70,000 of them living there. But there is another power on the colonial stage, the British, and they want North America for themselves. And after a creatively named 7 Years' War, the British gain New France and rename it Quebec, while France trades it off for the much more valuable sugar-producing Guadeloupe. Now, the British are Protestant and speak English, while the newly acquired subjects they got are Catholic and speak French, and this arises a bit of a problem. Because of this, the British initially decided to assimilate them or change it to their culture. Fortunately, though, a problem was arising in the American colonies, and since they wanted Quebec to remain loyal to the crown, they passed the Quebec Act. This act allowed the French to keep their religion and restored French civil law. It also enlarged the province by quite some bit. Luckily, this all paid off for the British, and in 1775, the city of Quebec remained loyal to them and stopped an American invasion of the colony. However, later on, the French-speaking Lower Canada becomes unhappy with their political representation in the province, and they rebel. Because of this, they were joined with English-speaking Upper Canada to create the province of Canada in 1840 in another effort to assimilate the Francophone population. Years go by and the colony loses representation in the government and English slowly becomes a majority in the province. More move to the province and the Quebecers become increasingly concerned in keeping their identity. This eventually makes them join Confederation in 1867. Obviously, English Upper Canada did not like this, but it had to be done to protect them from America and their big scary army. Anyway, here in the new country, French is an official language and Francophone culture can be preserved. The rights of Catholic minorities are also preserved throughout the land, and publicly funded Catholic schools are also guaranteed under this. Since the French were mainly Catholic, they were happy of this. However, this new bilingualism seemed more like an ideal than the reality. For example, Manitoba was supposed to be a bilingual province, but in 1890 it outlawed publicly funded Catholic schools. It came into question how well French collective rights were enforced. Luckily for the Francophones, bilingualism was later reinforced under the Charter in 1982. Here it states that people have a right to French schools and publicly funded Catholic schools if there is a sizable population. However, French-speaking people are still fighting for their rights today and even to the point of independence.